What's up guys, let's talk about stats update. And I know we are a little bit late for this month's video, but I was busy with season 3, a lot of things was going on. But now season 3 is already finished, everything is done, so we can talk about this properly. If you have watched my stats update video from last month, you know what kind of prediction I have made. And last month was the best stats update video in a long time. We made crazy amount of progress last month and I was expecting to make even better progress. My prediction was wrong. I made even better progress than I was expecting that I will make this month. And you're going to be absolutely amazed by how much progress I have made. I know I say this almost every month. Not every month, some months are a little bit less than what I'm expecting, but this month was absolutely amazing. Season 3 was going on, so I was doing a lot of stuff. I was very active, so I have a time to do some adjustment, take a look at my stats to see where I can improve, to see what I can change. And I played a lot this month, so that's why I have made best progress in a very long time. And there was one thing that didn't go as planned. I will be telling you later in this video. But apart from that, everything else go better than I expected. So before I show you my stats and everything, make sure you like this video, subscribe the channel, do all that good stuff. It really help out the channel. So now let's take a look at my stats from last month, because that's how we start all the time. Here on your screen my stats from last month, and I was really excited for last month's stats update video. That was a special moment for me because last month we finally touched 200% shooter health. That was really a milestone that I was looking to reach, and we have finally reached that last month. Now it's time to surpass our milestone and make even better progress. So that's my stats from last month. I'm not going to talk about them a lot. I already made a video about them, you can check it out. So basically I have my stats update video recorded from 300% shooter stats to 800% shooter stats, and it's not going to stop until 1000 shooter stats, because that's the goal that we have set and we are going to reach no matter what. So if you're really looking to increase your stats, you started new, this is basically a blueprint for you. Just check that out and you will have similar stats like me, even better stats than me if you are spending in the game. Because this time for this 1000 shooter stats, I doesn't want to spend to increase my stats in this, because I want to help both players in the game, spenders, non-spender. I really want to help both of them. Both are important part of the game. Now let's take a look at my stats from this month. On your screen is my stats from this month, and let's start with Bulker stats. Bulker attack 486%, Bulker defense 534%, Bulker health 226%. So guys, let that sink in. We have made 15% progress in defense, above 15% progress in Bulker health. That's something big guys, and I really want to get 300% Bulker health as fast as possible. Now you will be thinking that you have 226% Bulker health. You are very far from 300% Bulker health, bro. But guys, this is my stats on attack mode. I will later show you one more battle report of my stats on defense mode. That will show you how near I am to 300% Bulker health. Now let's talk about my shooter stats guys, because this is where I made progress in every area. Shooter attack 865%, shooter defense 595%, shooter health 208%, shooter damage 116%. Let that sink in. I haven't done this much amount of shooter attack progress in a long time. Shooter defense guys, this is the area where we under delivered. I was thinking that I will have 600+% shooter defense, because that was the goal from last month. We are little bit short on that. I have 595% of shooter defense, 5% less than what I was expecting, but that's really okay guys. That's still 15% progress in shooter defense. Now shooter health, we have made 8% progress in shooter health and 4% progress in shooter damage. So we have made progress in all areas in my shooter stats. This is really something else guys, and I was holding myself back to increase my shooter attack for a long time. For at least 3 months I did not focus to increase my shooter attack at all, because other areas of my stats was very far behind. So I don't think that if I will increase my shooter attack, it's not going to be good, because I want to balance my stats. There is a very big difference between my bulker stats and shooter stats, and I want to match both of these stats because I want to make this a very balanced 1000% shooter account. That's the goal is. The goal is not to reach 1000 stats anyhow possible. The goal is to reach 1000 shooter stats, and we need to do this in right way so that I can fully utilize the power of my 1000% shooter stats. I have emblems that I can put in my equipment right now, and I will have 1000 shooter stats right away. That's not what we really want to do. We want to reach 1000 stats, but we want to do this properly. So I'm going to take my time to do this. And when I will be 1000% shooter stats, oh boy, I'm going to be stronger than a lot of 1000% stats player. So now you have seen my stats on attack mode. Now let's talk about my stats on defense mode. So this is something that will shock you guys. So these are my bulker stats on defense mode. Bulker attack 483%, bulker defense 533%, bulker health 256%. So we are only 44% away from 300% bulker health, and I really want to get 300% bulker health and at least 600% bulker defense. 600% bulker defense, 300% bulker health will be really good. So my shooter attack is 815%, defense is 582%, health is 232%, damage is 100%. So these are my stats on defense mode. Damage is a little bit less, defense is a little bit less, but everything else is on point. I think health is very important when somebody is going to attack your mansion, so that's why in defense mode I'm focusing on my health more than my damage. Also my defense go a little bit down, but I will catch that up really soon. So these are my stats on defense mode. 232% shooter health. I want to get 250% shooter health on defense mode as fast as possible, and then we will have a goal to get 300% shooter health on defense mode. So these are my stats on defense mode, guys. Really soon we are going to crack 300% bulker health. So how did I make this kind of progress? So that's the stats update video, guys, and I'm really happy with this month progress, and I'm excited for the next month. If you have anything that you want to say, let me know in the comment section below, and make sure you like this video, subscribe the channel, do all that good stuff, and I'll catch you another one. Until then, take care, stay safe, peace.